Okay, so today going to be showing off the category that has the most legendary rares in the game, which right now is, to the surprise of no one, most likely the Pure Saiyan category, which of course consists of a double Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. We have the Spirit Bomb Goku, we have LR Goku, Margin Vegeta, we also have LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, LR Broly, as well as the LR Bardock. I could have technically ran a full LR team, but it's like, it's not really a category if I do it that way, so I thought I'm just going to run the Vegeta lead, and the unit that is missing from this team is the LR Goku. So, yeah, I just thought that I should put that point across so people know that it has 6 legendary rares. Of course, 5 of them are on this particular team. The reason why I am not running the LR Goku is just simply because I, pardon me, did not have the sufficient amount of team slots. There we go, managed to get that one out. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below what you think about these categories. I went over most of them, and for the most part, there were quite a few that didn't have any, legendary rares, which kind of surprised me. But well, to be fair, when it comes to some of those categories, they are some of the lower tier ones, so to speak. They just aren't on that level. So it kind of makes sense that they don't have LRs. But it definitely would be nice to see in the future something that will potentially make those particular categories a bit better in the future. That is my hope for it. But, I mean, it is what it is. Right, so I will grab these. And then that is a super attack. Only 12 key, but it is a super attack nonetheless. I think one thing that kind of sucks about LRs is that whenever you do pull off an additional super attack with them, it's not a ultimate attack. So it's not the 18 key super attack. It goes back down to the 12 key, which isn't bad by any means. But it definitely would be nice to get that additional bit of damage. And I'm taking a super attack head on. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But I think this is a good question for the video. What category do you feel is the best in the game? Or at the very least, what is your favorite category in the game? Because right now, I think it is probably, I want to say Patara or Realm of Gods. Because both of those are extremely fun. The future Gohan that is coming up relatively soon, his category is in fact the, let's grab these. His category is the, how do I put it, is the future category. So that is going to consist of units like the Zamasu, the androids, future Trunks, of course future Gohan himself, LR Black and Zamasu, just all of those cards. And I feel like Vegito Blue is going to be a bit of a wild card, and the reason I say that is because they have a tendency to not have certain units in there that kind of deserve to be in there, and then they kind of put units in there that don't necessarily deserve it. For example, you have Margin Vegeta. He is part of the revived warrior team, even though he was, technically never resurrected. I mean, you could say it's the resurrection of the Dark Prince, and that is, I would imagine that's the logic that they used. But when it comes to the, how do I put it? When it comes to this particular category, I feel like Vegito Blue could be a bit of a wild card because he was technically born in the future, but they could just go the other way. It's something that we are just simply going to have to wait and see. See, if I do this, is that going to come down? That is going to come down, but not the way that I want it to, unfortunately. Then I'll grab these. Alright, let's see how this goes then. 1 key off the 18 key. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? I love a super attack. You know what? That's another good question. Which LR has your favorite super attack? Personally, for me, I feel like, I feel like Super Saiyan 3 Goku or the Bardock. They both have great super attacks. But the thing that kind of does it for me with the Goku is the ending with, you know, the iconic pose, basically. Just him with the dragon in the back, in the background. I think that looks super cool. Bardock, another great looking super attack. I didn't expect him to get an LR in base form, but I mean, what they did with it was great. We are very close to that Dokkan mode. Okay. I just realized that I got awkwardly silent there for like 5 seconds. My bad. I was just like, wait, I want to appreciate the super attack here. Hold up, it was way more than 30, wait, it was like 15 seconds. Was I really quiet for that long? Damn, my bad. I mean, sometimes I do get comments where people say that I talk too much, so shout out to you guys, because I did that for you. I stopped talking for that period of time for you guys. Now, it has to be a little intermission in the video. Just have a little break in the middle. I kind of just completely made that up, but it's whatever. Alright, here we go. Now, moving on to the next stage, or next event. I think there's probably a better way of doing it. Okay, I think, to be honest, I think Vegeta is going to clear them up for the most part just because of his additional attacks, but I could be wrong. I mean, to be honest, any one of these other guys could pull off an additional attack, so I'll see how it goes. Yeah, that did not work the way that I wanted it to. Wow, was that? I think that was the potential systems attack, and that was just, yeah, that kind of sucks. It really does suck whenever that happens. So that was the potential system additional attack, and it turned out to be a normal attack, which sucks, but either way, it still wouldn't have taken out the stage any faster, so I can't do much about that, unfortunately. Right, that should be him done. Oh, wow. He seriously survived that. He must have had at least 600,000 health. Fair play. Right, so this is the stage that I'm going to get a Dokkan mode on. Who do I get it with? Could I get it with the Goku? I don't feel like I could. I will get it with the Bardock, because why not? Is that going to be 18 key? I think I may be a bit off. 1 key off again. Wow, that kind of sucks. Right, but we are still getting the Dokkan mode regardless. And I just realized we are making good time through this. I feel like I say that every single time I'm on this stage, and then when I get onto the last 2 stages, it's like, yeah, you're going to take forever now to get to the point that you want to get to, which is obviously beat the event. But let's see how it goes. I mean, a Dokkan mode of Bardock should be more than enough to take him out here. Yeah, there we go. 3.6 mil without a crit. So we have the agility stage next, and then we have the STR stage. Okay, I think that should drop it. Okay, there we go. So the key on this team is certainly interesting. I mean, I don't think LR Goku would make it any better because his main link is, I think it's Golden Warrior. I think that's literally his main key link. He doesn't have, you know, prepared for battle, which is a bit of a shame, but can't do much about that at this point unless they give him an Extreme Z Awakening, which would be interesting. Well, I suppose the LR campaign in itself is kind of a Extreme Z Awakening because you're getting them to 100%. Not quite the same, but obviously the Extreme Z Awakening increases certain things, mostly the leader skills, and of course the link set as well as the, wow, okay, again, the link set as well as the passive. So it would be cool if they changed it from a flat out attack increase into a percentage, and of course the same applies to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. But I don't necessarily know if that's gonna be the case or whatever. Ooh, that is basically 24 key. Bardock is just such a beast. He gives himself the 4 key as well, which is perfect. I want to say the team does work extremely well. If I focus on certain rotations, I would imagine that it does, you know, run quite smoothly. I think for the most part, it did run pretty well there. There were a few situations where I didn't super attack, but yeah, that was it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Of course, if you want to answer the questions, you can go ahead and do so. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.